Hello, and welcome to the Non-Canon Void! As I'm here to explain to you real quick what the Moment of Nonsense is. You see, the Moment of Nonsense is a segment for a video my school marketing class produces to be shown weekly on Mondays. Yes, Mr. Big Shot is showing some of this stuff out of school. Yeah, the Hilltopper Highlights in general is just a bunch of segments that talks about stuff like sports, acts of kindness, talking about acts of kindness, and weather, which got removed after week 2 because people just has their phones to look at the weather and stuff, and an innate sense of rain, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, the Moment of Nonsense is one of those segments on that, which is pretty cool. And I get to edit it at home, which is pretty cool. This compilation of the first 8 episodes is available. And I'm just doing it now because A, I need to free up some space on my phone for the future, and 2, I've been absent for too long. Main channel, my channel, will come back at some point, and the Talking Nonsense show has been absent for too long. The latest thing with that was the Office remake, improv video. You should see that. But yeah, and I got dilly-dally just a tiny bit longer as I explain what you'll expect to see. 1, the videos are short, 2 to 3 minutes for each of the episodes, but it's probably, you could still consider like a normal Talking Nonsense show episode, just split up into 8 different bits and sketches. So yeah. Number 2, expect more school-friendly. With this, no guns, no violence, a bit of eeriness because halfway through it gets to spooky month and it's a bit spooky-ish. So yeah, you'll see some of that a little bit, but nothing too crazy. And I guess that's pretty much it. 8 little short Moment of Nonsense, Talking Nonsense show stuff. Oh yeah, number 3, alternate timeline. This is what this is, an alternate timeline. I won't do it injustice and say it's non-canon. I'm just saying it's an alternate timeline just in case I reboot the Talking Nonsense show, which I'm planning to do at the end of my schooling. So yeah, get ready for that. But yeah, just so there's no confusion or retcons or any craziness, this is an alternate timeline, so when the real thing happens, it doesn't get too confusing. But anyways, I'll stop dilly-dallying finally, and present to you the nonsense of the Moment of Nonsense. Enjoy. Hello everybody at Montello High School. I'm Chaz, and I'm the host of the Talking Nonsense Show. Or did, before a bunch of shenanigans went down where I had to, put the blame of all my crimes I did with that show on him and evacuated my hosting steadily. And then eventually just went into hiding for a lot of years. I regret those decisions deeply.
Shut the front door!
But anyways, I have a new segment called The Moment of Nonsense for Montello High School to give me some money. I need some money to pay back, get some money to start my show up again. Well, here's our co-host replacement, the cousin of Screaming Rock, Indifference Rock.
Meh.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't have much to present today due to the fact that this is an introduction to who I am. So, how about some footage of ducks? Everyone loves ducks, right?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Moment of Nonsense episode. Today we're bringing back an original guest from the original Talking Nonsense show. He has only appeared once before, and then another time outside of the episode, where he was auditioning to be a part of the show. Which that was a bit of a complicated thing to figure out because of his intellectual status. And that's a hint, today we're bringing back...
Hello, lower plebeians. I am Cranium Credis, and today I'm going to show you real information on objects that you misinterpretate. this here is foil capsule, and within consists of the sodium straps. I can only eat one of these every 5 years due to their high sodium content. I am now ready for the next 5 years. This over here is the world's most pointless two-wheeled automobile. With this, it does not go anywhere. It does not take you anywhere. It just stands right there, in its place, in its exact coordinates of longitude and latitude. So with this, the inventors of this device are very, very stupid. Now that I've showed you plebeians the things you have misinterpreted, I shall show you one of my greatest inventions. It is considered the invisibility sheet. With this, it removes all corporeal light spectrums from reaching your corporeal form and make you vanish. With this ends my presentation. Watch as I vanish.
Hello everybody, welcome to a moment of nonsense. Today I present to you the weather. Yes, unfortunately, for the one person who thought it was useful, the weather segment of the Hilltopper highlights have been removed till further notice. Oh, but don't worry, I'm giving you the real weather today. Anyways, here's an entire magic map of the entire United States. Yes, not just Wisconsin, deal with it. But I'll be fair, let's start off over in Wisconsin. We have shredded cheese rain. Yes, the cheese state. It's raining cheese. Get your pizza dough ready. You're gonna get a cheesy pizza today. Anyways, moving on down to Florida, we get to see some relatively low temperatures there of 67 degrees. And oh yeah, it's flooded. It's gone. It's in the ocean. It's not there anymore. The alligators, they're migrating north. They're in Wisconsin. They're in your basement. Lock the doors of the basement. Hide. Anyways, the government is trying to remedy this in Washington, D.C. by reversing the polarity of rain. So with that, the flooding situation should be fixed, but it's affecting nearby states as well. So if you're somewhere near Florida, I suggest you stay hydrated. Anyways, over to the city of Detroit, that is getting afflicted by heavy rock rains due to it being the city that gets a bunch of hate from certain spoof movies. Isn't that right, friend? Meh. That's right, I don't know if you're involved in it or not. Oh no, your face is on me. Anyways, the final thing is that in the entirety of the planet, the fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming. Hello, Montella High School. I'm here to inform you about last segment's little thing I mentioned at the end, this. Fog is coming. The fog is coming. October 1st, the fog will approach us for the spooky month, and you're not ready for it. Until now, I managed to get our hands on a time traveler to give us some photos of the impending fog. But unfortunately, he has ceased to exist because of a time paradox, and the last thing he'll be remembered for is a bunch of footage and photos of water particles. Anyways, here's the photos now while I explain to you what's going on. You can think of this like that horror movie The Mist, but the creatures within the water particle weather event are less tentacly eldritch horrors and more just cryptid, creepy entities of the nightmare realm, to say the least. So it is best advised to stay inside, but if you do go outside, make sure you wear your protection and cover your face, as the particles of the water are the creepy water particles, and they will give you fear factor. And he's here. Yeah, that guy. Good news, he won't see him. I have kidnapped this guy in my little prison.
Please let me out.
Yeah, be quiet. Yeah, the fog is coming. And they are coming. And now I'm going to drink my water made of creepy water particles.
I'm finally free from the prison! And guess what? I will return next week! Hello, dear viewer. You may be wondering who I am. Well, you can just call me Mr. Midnight. I'm here to present to you the moment of nonsense for the spooky month, some people say. If you're wondering where the other host went, well, let's just say I took very great care of him. I took him to a very nice hotel water park with his co-host. No, not The Rock. He is a real human co-host. Anyways, here's a little spooky tale of the host's encounter of a cryptid of the night before I inevitably sent him to that resort. Enjoy.
Mr. Indifference Rock, what are we gonna do? We're not making enough money. All we have gotten so far of a bunch of these arcade tokens and this good for one free scoop of ice cream discount card thing. I don't know what it is. What are we gonna do, Mr. Indifference Rock? I'm struggling getting these ideas out for our little show.
Hey, guess who's back? That's right, I returned! You thought you could take me? Well, no, I freed myself! And to be completely frank, I came for your help!
Why should I help you? You're crazy! You're crazy!
Look, after everything I've been through with my losing voice and no one helping me, I really need money. I need some dough. And I came here to ask for you to help me out. I need you to find some of your old ads and make us some money.
My old ad collaborations?
Yeah!
Where am I supposed to find any? All the ones I had before are gone. Ever since I went on the run.
Bring back Gerald's junk. That guy, you know, sells random stuff. Bring them back, get some money, and we can help each other out.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I still have contacts with that guy. You know what? Indifference Rock, what do you think? Should I collaborate with this fool?
Meh.
He says yes, I guess. So, is there any catch though? I feel like there's a catch to this.
Oh! I want half of the funds of the ads!
No. Wait, stop! I have another way! Have you tried gambling?
Welcome back, dear viewers. Today, I have brought an expert on cryptids and monsters, and they will explain to us what they are now like after years and years since their tales have been first told. I would do this myself since I created these beings, but I've retired for centuries now, so I haven't really kept good tabs on my creatures and creations. So you'll have to resort to this external means to get your knowledge about them. So, let the tales of these creatures reshape in your mind.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Mr. Classified. You may not know my name. I have brought an associate here to talk about what cryptids are like in our modern age. Let's begin, shall we? Let us start off with the good old zombies. Well, they technically don't exist. People just get reanimated. That's why we have politicians. Because they're soulless. Anyways, moving on. We have a cryptid known as the Mothman. Well, I heard he's running an up-and-coming restaurant tycoon called Mothburger. Pretty nice, I gotta say. Moving on, we have the bloodthirsty Wendigos. And that's completely false. With this, Wendigos are actually passive creatures and defenders of nature, and people were just crazy about their skull heads and such. Here's one even trying to protect people in the fog event that's still ongoing. Anyways, moving on, we have the sirens in the oceans. Oh, this, they decided to just be Tinder. Yeah, they decided to just work on Tinder now. If you're on Tinder, be careful. They'll get to you from Tinder with their beautiful voices. Moving on, we have another classic creature, werewolf. Well, not much has changed with them either, except they're now classified as fairies. Nothing wrong with that, just the scope of what it is to be a werewolf has changed throughout the years. And let's just throw out one more, per se, and that is actually the ducks themselves. They're cryptids. They're spooky creatures, and I'm joking. They're deities. They control everything. They are gods. They are the rulers of everything. We are their pawns. This is your leader. Praise the Witcher. Praise him! Oh, and if you're wondering about Bigfoot, he started a vlogging channel. But them AI heathens are copying his success miserably.
Hello everybody, I'm in the wilderness. And I'm just kidding, I'm at Wisconsin Dells Wilderness. And I actually came here to see someone special. Bring out right now, Landon the co-host.
Hello, it's me, your cousin,
And co-host.
and co-host, and your slave.
Anyways, tell people about yourself real quick.
My name is Landon. Like, you know, I work for him. I do many things, many great things. I have a lot of fun.
Alright, we got a lot to cover in such short time, but before we continue, the water park will be excluded. I did not record in the water park because I'm not a creep. But on the hurricane slide you see in front of you, I rode before, and when I rode again, it was fun. And to sum it all up in the experience, I'll just say... Anyways, one of the main things we done during this trip is play in the arcades.
Alright, we're in the arcade. Here he is, my co-host. Hello, I'm gonna show you how to break into a bank when you need to. First, you gotta do this.
After a few more attempts, I managed to break into the bank. There we go! At the end of the day, we went to an immersive light experience.
Yeah, I think I need to call a repairman. I think my wall's flooded. I think my wall's leaking. The wall's leaking. Don't touch the leaking water of the wall.
Feels good.
Oh god. It's the fog.
Oh my gosh.
Landon. It's the fog. The fog.
This is cool.
No, it's a trap. Oh dear. Dear.
There are no trees below.
Thunder breathing, first form. Flash.
Look at all these sheep all walking into the fog like mindless beings. Wait a minute, I'm walking into the fog too. Wait.
Alright, minions. We steal the moon. It's finally in our grasps.
Then this deer showed up near the end, and due to time constraints, I can't show everything, but in summary, this guy turned into an orb, I guess, and, oh god, oh no, it's the meow! Oh god, no!
I'm not happy, bud. Not happy. You see, I had a conversation with the Overseer about my Hallows Eve event, and he told me, understandably, that I can't go too dark or scary. Which, listen, I wasn't going to send out incomprehensible terrors upon you guys, but it's a bit disappointing I can't end off the spooky season with a actually fitting finale. I'll put it at that. So instead, I had to make up a compensation. And that is something truly terrifying if you think about it for too long. And that is AI-generated content.
Hello people, today we will show an elaborate display of artificially made visual media. I hope you enjoy it before we take over the world.
Oh my gosh, is that a duck?
With legs like that? I think it just ran past the chips.
Can I help you?
What? What are you doing in my house? You're a unicorn. In my living room. Why? Okay, that's not an answer. No, what are you— Whoa! Wow, this is insane! A tornado!
Whoa. Is that the same duck?
It's curling a dumbbell.
No way. Bro, look at those wings.
It's lifting a car?
Insane.
Legendary.
6, 7! What the? 6, 7! Oh my god! 6, 7! Run! 6, 7! Oh, no way.
Is that duck jacked?
Quack. It's throwing bread. Watch out!
Oh, my puppy! Are you seeing this?
That bread just made—
The fog is coming.
Oh, did that duck just... Quack! That is not normal. Stop! Quack, quack!
You ever feel the chill of something watching from the corner? Breath colder than the room should allow? That's when you know the dark wants in. What the? Quack! Quack! Get up! Ow! Stop!
Come then, let's make this a proper duel.
Coming in!
Somebody call animal control!